I did want to take a second to go over knives. So these are basic knives that I use. So this is my boning knife. I also use for carving out pieces or tendons, round bones, and then just different stuff where I need to get in tight spaces. Also, it'll work really well for carving up parts of a turkey. So this I use mainly for thick vegetables. So we're talking about zucchini and eggplant, squash, stuff like that that I'm gonna dice up. So it's heavy and it's good for cutting through those thicker things. But I do not use it on potatoes. For potatoes, most of the time I'm making French fries, and that's where I'll be using this tampered chef's knife. It's got dings on it because it's old, but it's still very very sharp because I constantly constantly hone it, and the rest of these knives using a honing stick or blade or whatever. For a knife like this that is thin and square, I will use it a lot of times for cutting up onions and things where I can keep my hand like this and then chop thinly. So this is just a regular chef's knife. Use it for a multitude of things. It's a little thicker than this one is. So this one you have to be a little careful just because it's bendable. This here I use a lot for cutting up chicken and other stuff where I have to get lower down and I need longer strokes to just help not tear up the actual meat. And this is just a very expensive Shun anniversary knife with copper stuff, just a regular chef's knife, but it is extremely sharp. And I use this for like really delicate cut stuff. So I have a butcher blade too. So this is for butchering larger cuts, like cutting up a raw chicken or cutting through bigger pieces of meat. And then finally, I have a fish knife, normally called sushi knives, but it's just a longer version of, like, say, one of these thin knives. So, and I use this so to cut like fish or anything that needs long, thin strokes, but the meat is itself thin. So, yeah, you can take and then one long, thin stroke. But that's pretty much most of the knives that we have in use. You notice I don't have a bread knife because I would just use a regular steak knife for that, just because it works just as well as some of the ridiculous long bread knives and takes up less space.